So this is the Electro Harmonics Nano Bass Big Muff Pi. So it's a lot of words for a fairly simple pedal. um, it just has three controls and a switch. It has a volume, which controls the sound of the effect. When you're in just the effect setting, which is this over to the left, it controls the overall volume of the pedal completely. When you switch this over to dry, you're blending the dry signal of your bass and the effect together. So if I turn this all the way off, as you'll see, and then you'll just be left with the dry signal, and this just allows you to mix in the effect. This is the sustain, which is fairly self-explanatory, and this is the tone. As you rotate this clockwise, you get more treble, and the other way you get more bass. So there are really quite a few sounds you can get out of this. You know, it's a digital. It's kind of cool. It's a digital distortion pedal, but it kind of has an analog sound in a way, when you mix in the dry signal, and they're very different sounds. So it's a pretty cool pedal. I like it for that purpose. I'm not going to play this with other pedals today, but if you use just the affected signal, you can mix that in really nicely with other things like say the Pog and an octave up, and you can make your bass sound like a distorted guitar, which is pretty cool. Use it with other effects. If you just want to use it solo, I really like the mix, because you don't lose all the bottom. Or when I say mix, I mean when you add in the dry signal. So you still have a fat bottom, big sounding bass, and you can kind of mix in the level of distortion. Sometimes in your recording, it's really nice to have that dry signal, and just a little bit of distortion on top of the signal, just to make it cut a little bit. It works really nice on a P bass, but that's a whole nother story. So I'm just going to play through it. I'll start with just the sound of the pedal and go through a couple of different settings, and then I'll flip it over and go through some more settings. So that should give you an overview of the Electro Harmonics Nano Bass Big Muff Pi pedal, distortion pedal, as if it needs any more words in the sentence. It's a really cool, well-built little pedal. It sounds great. It has a lot of applications because of its ability to mix in the dry signal with the effect signal, or to just have the affected signal solo. As you can see, I ran through a bunch of effects, just continuing to play over the same groove without having to take a break. It's that easy to dial in, and it really has quite a myriad of different tones. So really cool pedal. I'm not going to say the long name again, but it's one to check out, and it's not very expensive if I remember correctly. So yeah, check it out.